Today we are at the Immigration Museum. Hello everyone, today we are at the Immigration Museum. We're going to see Kimlik exhibition and also Sofra Turkish Festival. This event made possible by Malin Turkish Association. In this beautiful Sunday morning, we are celebrating the 17th year of Turkish community stepping in Australia.
It gives me great pleasure now to officially open Sofra Festival and Kimlik exhibition. The Malin Turkish Association would like to thank all of you for coming and sharing with us the excitement and joy of this festival.
On behalf of your capital city council, I welcome you all here today. In essence, I simply want to acknowledge the wonderful atmosphere and the generous spirit which pervades this event. And in fact, all events that involve the Turkish community, I would say. The Sofra Festival celebrates the 50th anniversary of the arrival of the first assisted passage migrants to Turkey. And I've got to tell you, I'm an assistant passage migrant, but not from Turkey, but from England. And it celebrates the 70th anniversary of Turkish migration from Cyprus. The Turkish community most certainly adds to the vibrancy, vitality and prosperity of our city, and it is a marvellous thing.
Today is really significant to be in the centre of this city, to be here at the museum, and to remember what it took, and to give gratitude to those generations that came, who made this wonderful sacrifice and who have delivered so much for the prosperity of our country. Thank you very much, and I want to congratulate the Malin Turkish Association. They've got a great champion, and for all the effort that has gone on in the community, you do a wonderful job. Thank you once again for your generosity.
We are here to celebrate 50 years of Turkish migration, but we are here also to celebrate 70 years of Turkish culture in this country, because that's how long Turkish culture has been in Australia. It started with the migrants from Cyprus in 1947. Ali Shaban was the first gentleman, the late Ali Shaban, and in 1948 was Hastalal's father and his uncles. And so the Turkish Cypriot community has been here for 7 years, a very, very proud community. He also assisted when the Turks from mainland Turkey came here. The Turkish Cypriots provide a lot of assistance, interpreting services. So we're here as one. The Turkish community is here as one, and today is a day to celebrate.
It's a proud moment for us here at the Immigration Museum to be standing here and acknowledging the incredible contribution of the Turkish and Turkish Cypriot communities.
What have we achieved in the last, you look around and you see in every sector the Turkish community really making its mark. I think from the business sector, from the community sector, education. There is no stone unturned where you can see an Australian Turkish citizen really contributing to the tapestry of Victoria.
In terms of a personal story, I'll never forget, I was 13 years old when I first went to Essendon Airport to greet the first Turkish migrants in 1968. And I'll never forget, there was this woman coming down the steps of the plane at Essendon Airport at the time, and she was looking on the ground. And I asked her, I went up to her just innocently, I said, "Have you lost something, auntie?" And she said, "No, they told me that when you come to Australia you can pick up gold from the ground." And so Australia was sold as a land of hope and richness. But you know what? After 70 years, Australia has found gold in Australian Turkish migrants, because that's what they have been. They've been absolutely gold with the contribution that they've made to this community. So I congratulate every single one of them.
Now we're at the Kimlik exhibition. Let's take a look at what's inside. Hello, we saw your picture at the Kimlik exhibition. Can you please tell us about yourself?
No, thanks. Yeah, my name's Nazim Murdam. I'm one of the profiles, I guess, in there. It's really good to see my profile and other Turkish community members as well. You know, I think it's fantastic because this sort of stuff or these type of people, you don't get to meet or see them, and it's good that there's an exhibition that showcases all these people to, you know, the general community. I think, you know, the Turkish people have been here for many years, and it's good that they're recognised as, I don't know, just a general community of Australia. It's good that it's celebrated as well, and other people know our history, you know, otherwise we're more than faces, so it's good if people can sort of see where we came from and what we do and all that sort of stuff. It's fantastic, yeah. The Turkish culture's rich in tradition, you know, just the music, the lifestyle, traditions, a whole lot, and I think I love it, you know, and I'm glad that a lot of other people have got interest in it as well, and I think they should, yeah.
I think it's absolutely fantastic because it really demonstrates the enormous contribution that the Turkish community have made to Victoria, but also Australia more widely. I think they've been leaders in cultural democracy, also social cohesion. And this exhibition and festival demonstrate how important their leadership is. I'd like to congratulate the community because this is a significant milestone, but also this event is also, I think, a milestone in acknowledging the amazing contribution of the Turkish community. So I congratulate everybody.
First of all, I'd like to thank Moreland Turkish Association for making this exhibition possible, and of course the sponsors as well that have contributed towards this event. I think this exhibition, even though there isn't many opportunity for the contribution of Turkish community to Victoria, this is one small piece of that, and I think that's a real opportunity to acknowledge the contribution of Turkish community migrating here from Turkey, the 50 years and 70 years of the Turkish Cypriot from Cyprus. So I think that events like this is important to continue to promote and highlight the contribution of our multicultural communities.
Would you like to taste some yummy, delicious Turkish food? Let's go downstairs and see what's on Sofra. wonderful event. Let's look at what people think about this festival.
Yeah, because I was interested in the Ottoman Empire, the history.
The band was amazing, like the history, and I've been to Istanbul and yeah, the Ottoman costumes and the music and the drums was amazing.
Hello, would you like to tell us your thoughts about this festival?
Oh, well, my wife mentioned that it's on today, and I like to come to the Immigration Museum supporting, its cause. And I work over there, so, no reason not to come today. Turkish music, food.
I think we just came in and I could smell the Turkish food. I've visited Istanbul a lot, I know it well. So we just wanted to come in and see what was happening, really, and why you're having it. I know there was a lot of immigration from Turkish people to Australia.
Yeah.
A lot of them came, hence the barbers and all that sort of thing, and the influences.
What are your thoughts about Turkey and Turkish culture?
I'm from Scotland, from Glasgow, and I had the pleasure of working in Istanbul for 2 years, and I loved it. I visited Istanbul, Ankara, Konya. It was a great place. I love Turkey. I love the Turkish people.
It's very family orientated.
Yes.
And respect the elders. And there seems to be a very united community helping each other. Yeah.
I love that it's in Melbourne, that we can enjoy it here on the other side of the world. It's awesome.
And what's your favourite Turkish food?
Ekli ekmek.
You was at a Konya.
I was in Konya, yeah.
What do you think about the Turkish culture and Turks being in Melbourne?
Well, I think it's definitely very influential in regards to, having so many restaurants and cafes and places, and it's, we live near Sydney Road, so, there's definitely lots over there.
And this year is actually the 70th year of Turks being migrated to Australia.
That is why. I didn't know this. That's why I was writing. But it's lovely because I can smell the food. It's gorgeous.
So you love the Turkish food?
Very much, very much. I love it. And I loved Istanbul. It was such a beautiful city.
I think Turks have been in Australia for a long time.
70 years this year.
Only 70?
Yeah.
The Turks have been in Scotland longer than here. Really, yeah. I think it's great. You bring a great culture, a family friendliness.
I love baklava. I love Turkish delight. I like all things Turkish.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Teşekkürler.
Rica ederim.
We're here today to, I suppose, celebrate the 50 years of Turkish migration and 70 years of Cypriot Turkish migration. Today it's been a fantastic day in terms of the food, the culture, the showcasing, the Kimlik festival upstairs. There's a lot that goes on behind the scenes, and I have to praise Jamal Bey, our wonderful, wonderful president, and Joy, our friend and colleague that tirelessly works for the community, for the Turkish community.
Sofra bildiğimiz gibi bizim çok kültürümüze yerleşmiş bir kelime. Masadan daha fazla sofra yerleşmişti. Biz o kelimeden yola çıkarak festivalimizin ismini Sofra koyduk. Sofra konusu da ayrıca Avustralya toplumunun çok yakından bildiği kelimeler. Yemek esnasında sofraya, masaya böyle kelimeler kullanılıyor. Onun için bu Sofra ismini kullandık. Ve bu festivalimizde bugün gün boyu sabah başlayarak müzik gruplarımız, mehter gösterimiz, halk oyunları gösterimiz ve diğer çeşitli etkinliklerle beraber bunun yanında Ebru çalışmamız haliyle el sanatları çalışmamız, yöresel giysi çalışmalarımızla beraber bu konuyu biz çalışmalarımızı Avustralya toplumuna sergilemiş olduk. Bunun yanında tabii ki kimlik konulu çalışmamızı da bildiğiniz gibi yaklaşık 5 ay süreyle açık kalacak şekilde düzenlenmiş olan bir festival. Neden kimlik koyduk? Biz Avustralya'da yaşıyoruz. Özellikle Avustralya'ya asimile olmadan entegre olduğumuzu vurgulamak açısından kimlik olarak belirledik bu çalışmamızın ismini de. Ve yaklaşık 16 kişiyle görüşmeler yaptık. Bu 16 kişinin Avustralya'ya entegrasyonu konusunda düşünceleri. Avustralya'ya geldiğimizde daha neler yapabiliriz? Çok kültürlü Avustralya'da bizler varlığımızı daha ileriki zamanlara taşımamız için neler yapabiliriz konusunda görüşlerini aldığımız kişilerin fotoğraf ve düşünceleriyle beraber sergimizi de açmış bulunduk. Bu sergi dediğimiz gibi yaklaşık 5 ay 17 Şubat 2019 tarihine kadar açık kalacak. Aynı zamanda bu sergimizin bir özelliği de burada kapandıktan sonra 2019 yılı içerisinde Avustralya Büyükelçisi'nin de katkılarıyla Ankara'da ve Türkiye'nin birkaç tane şehirlerinde de gezici sergi olarak gelecek yıl 2019 yılında da sergilenmiş olacak. Hem Avustralya toplumuna hem de Türkiye toplumuna bu sergimizi iletmiş olacağız böylelikle.